I didn't think I'd get 2 or 3, but right up in second.
So Rod Dixon, having taken it seriously, got some lessons on the way and done exceptionally well on the day to clear away.
Bill Farmer got an excellent start there. But it was Graham Cameron, the Group A driver, who actually held back. That 944 Turbo of his, as I discovered yesterday, is an actually 1988-1989 spec motor car. So it is one of the most modern Porsches in the country. I couldn't tell you how many horsepower it is. We didn't get a very good start. Bill Farmer is determined in this race.
Graham Cameron certainly came up well. Is in 4th place now. Moved right up into the first hairpin corner. We've got 924s, 944s, 911s, 930s, a 356 and a 914.
Well, there's the 914, the Alan Bremner car we were talking about before. Little car that was supposed to be a 2-litre became a 3-litre and driven by a real campaigner and a peddler, Alan Bremner, Porsche fan from way back. Long-time Porsche president.
Now that's an awful lot of horsepower in a little car too.
Well, they're a very well-balanced little car. They weren't a great success. It was a collaboration between Porsche and Volkswagen. They weren't a great commercial success, but mid-engine car, it ought to be perfectly balanced.
Still the front 3 battling it out there. Burr manages to catch up with Cameron in a straight line, but he's braking a little earlier. Cameron leaving it to the last minute. Burr getting better drive out of the corner.
I think in terms of dynamics, the 944 being a much later model and style of motor car, there's nearly a touch there. That's not the sort of thing one does with Porsches. The 944 being a later model of motor car and being a better balanced motor car inherently, it's probably got the road holding.
So I think Gordon Burr's words of yesterday about it being a Carrera circuit are being borne out here. He thought he was fairly lucky to have stayed in front.
Well, the Carrera would be a lighter car. I couldn't tell you exactly by how much. But it was really developed for the sportsman racer, and there were lightweight Carreras which were really out-and-out races.
Certainly Farmer's managed to stay in front very well indeed. It's still tight with these 3. And have a look at Burr again having a go at Cameron and getting past this time.
Chopped him off nicely there to make sure that Cameron couldn't get through the inside. That must be what he'll have to do. Burr will have to keep that door closed on Cameron. Cheeky boy with his turbo Porsche, and he certainly makes room. Graham Cameron showing some of the experience he gained from the Group A Commodore he ran last year, driven at this meeting on this Mobile 500 by Ed Lamont and Brett Riley.
There's a 12-second gap now back from this group of 3, even though they're dicing. They pulled away. Cameron around the outside again, exactly as he did 3 laps ago.
That was a lovely move. His experience really showing through.
He's very adept at finding that line first, isn't he? Bit of demon late braking.
Well, this will be the first time we've really seen a 944 perform to its potential in this country. I think, Tony, we've been more used to these 911s and even the old 356s, like Neil Tolich, bringing up the rear.
Temptation must be, though, with so much horsepower in these fabulous little Porsches, to boot them too hard and get wheel spin. And see, when they get a bit excited, they now going through on Tolich there, sensibly making some room. He's not going to let any dents go on the side, but boy, those guys are going now.
Farmer, Burr, Cameron, Seward, Pilkington, Elliott is the order. You saw a nice shot there of the 356 Speedster, Tolich's car.
Well, that's about 90 brake horsepower, possibly a top speed of 104 to 107 miles an hour, depending on which magazine you believe. A classic Porsche, if ever there was one, and still funding it around at a good speed, but certainly outclassed in this, but he doesn't expect to beat these people.
Cameron now has pulled away a little from Burr, trying to get onto Farmer's tail. But Farmer seems to have the right spaced gear cogs and the right sort of handling that's getting him around here, together with a bit of demon driving, of course.
Well, it looks like maximum points for Bill Farmer in the Porsche Bridgestone Series today. A clean drive, up on the bridge, nice bit of chopping there. And